Okay, so you said you believe that we should store up on non-perishable food
Yeah,
items.
non-perishable food items. We should definitely have your faith out because a lot of that's why I tell a lot of people when it comes down to this Corona-19, it is real. But for the people who's walking in faith and you really got your faith out there, you can walk through it. I really believe that you can walk through it. I believe that angels are around protecting us. Just because the evils are out there don't mean that God is not working behind the scenes. We got God on our side, and we need to start growing our own foods and making sure that we got water filters so we can watch what we drink because what they're gonna try to do, they're gonna try to start putting the vaccine in foods and drinks. So I'm just trying to expose everything that the enemy's trying to do because he's gonna try it.
Okay, David, do you think it'll get to the point to where they would make our children, in order to go to school, it would have to be mandatory to get the vaccine?
Yes, and that's what I forgot to say. Yes, they are gonna be making it mandatory for the vaccines that if your kids go to school, you have to be vaccinated. If you go to work, they're gonna try to make it mandatory for you if you go to work or any. And this goes with hand in hand by ourselves. If you don't take this mark, if you don't take this vaccine, because it is the mark that you can't buy ourselves, you basically gonna be out there and you just gotta make sure you prayed up. It's gonna get a little rough, so you better buckle up.
I know it's really some heavy information that you got, and I thank you so much for your time. I thank you for the wisdom that you've shared, and I know you said that God gave this to you and that
Yes.
He had really wanted you to get this message out to the people. Why do you think it's such an urgency now that He's telling you to get this word out to His people?
The urgency is because the news is pushing it out. They're pushing it out about the vaccines. I just seen on the news the other day, it was like a 70 or 80, 90-year-old woman, and the perfect uh, birthday present was the vaccine. So she was on TV taking the shot.
Oh wow.
So they up there trying to promote it, and they're gonna do all that they can to promote this thing. And I'm just telling you, stay away from it. If you got family members, if you got kids, homeschool them. This is when we are supposed to connect with our brothers in our faith. I mean, literally, it's gonna come down to who you know. It's not how much money you got, but the love for your brethren. So I mean, we just gotta stay safe out here.
Well, David, I thank you for your time. I thank you for this message, and I thank God for warning. As we know, warning comes before destruction, and God, allows us to know things to prepare. Would you have any final remarks for our viewers who may
Yes.
tune in?
Yes. I got one final remark. I should have said it. If you've been catching headaches, if you've been feeling weak, this is what they not telling you about these wearing these masks. These masks, our bodies wasn't created to breathe carbon dioxide. It's oxygen. So by wearing these masks, I work at a job that OSHA, when they came, they told us, even though our mask was one of my
N95.
M95 masks, and it was good, and we had two little breathing things so you can go ahead and breathe out the carbon dioxide. But these new masks that we got, it's messing up our respiratory system, and it's messing us up. So by the time we do catch the corona, we do catch it, it's gonna intensify what's going on. This is why you see a lot of people that's on respirators. They're in the hospitals. If I was you, if you are 6 feet away from people, take your mask off. I leave your nose out so you can breathe in fresh air and breathe out through your nose as well. But keeping that and that mildew and water moistures in the air, that mildew is gonna start setting up, and that's what's really messing us up. They ain't telling us about it, saying masks are safe, but it's hurting us more than the coronavirus itself. And the
Okay.
coronavirus, our body builds up antibodies to everything. So the coronavirus